This is my favorite time of year. It's back to school time, and I want to thank Linda for the math problem she shared with you a little earlier. That's kind of nice. I too celebrated a birthday, the 5th anniversary of my. Actually, no, the 11th anniversary of my 5th birthday. That's how bad I am in math. My youngest son, he's an 8th grader, and he's back to school now, and he's hitting the books, and well, I'm hitting the bottle, and pretty hard. I can actually identify with my friend Holly there. By the end of the first trimester, I suspect I will be graduating from my homeschool program and going to full-blown rehab. You know, a lot of parents take those pictures the first day of school out on the front steps, and we took our picture, and my son put on his button-down shirt, and he had his big, heavy backpack, and he was barefoot. And we took a couple of pictures, and he walked back up inside the house, back up the stairs, because he's going to school virtually. And I'm thinking in the future, he's going to be able to tell a story. When I was your age, I walked to school up and down the stairs, barefoot, carrying a 60-pound backpack. And he wouldn't be lying, because that's exactly what happened. Some of you know I was raised Catholic. In fact, I lived with the nuns in an orphanage for the first several months of my life. And every good Catholic knows that you're supposed to want to have children. And I struggled with this. I was kind of feeling guilty. So before I got married, I talked to my priest and told him my concerns and my issues. And he said, don't worry, you'll want them one day. I'll pray for you. Well, I've been happily married 23 years, and I was blessed with 2 beautiful children, and I still don't want them. In fact, during this COVID thing, my 8th grader, the 13-year-old, he grew 4 whole inches throughout this pandemic, and I didn't understand it because the kid never saw water and he never left the house. I don't know how it happened. I have an admission. I'm an addict. Yep. I'm addicted to pure granulated sugar. I love sugary cereals, particularly like Lucky Charms, and the General Mills products are my favorite. And I have to admit, I don't do it for the sugary, I do it for the kids. I really do, because they have that Box Tops for Education program. Because the more cereal I eat, the more that I can donate to my local public schools. And I am proud to report that with my generous donations over the years, I have personally funded the physical education program of 15 New York City schools.
Wow.
Myself. Yes. Some of those schools were ones that Helene taught in back in the day. And as a matter of fact, I was told by the contractor that I've built the new addition at the Health and Sciences School. It's the new diabetes wing. That's something I've done single-handedly. Yeah. Some of you know, although I was adopted, I grew up in a big Italian family, and my grandmother used to get very worked up when she tried to gather us all for dinner, and she'd jumble all of our names. And she'd call out, Joe and Teresa, Clara, and June. And we'd all stand around going, who's she calling? Well, I don't know. She talking to me? I don't know. Well, then my mother started to do it, and we only had 3 kids. Couldn't figure it out. I started to wonder, is it going to happen to me? And I thought, probably not. We're not related after all. But it did. You see, I have 2 kids. I told you about them earlier. And, well, my first one, he's named after a bug spray. He's named Cutter. And my youngest, he's named Hunter. Now, when you jumble those 2 names...
Uh-oh.
Now, I only did it the one time. And ever since then, my oldest says to me, Ma, you gave us names. Why don't you use them? I said, I can't. It's too offensive. We don't speak like that in our house. I'm Terry Ann Zander. Back to you.
Yes.